I'm late for a very important date. Oh my, I'm late.
Oh, how very curious. I've never before seen a rabbit who could speak at a time before. Please wait.
If I wait, I'll be late. I'll be late if I wait. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late.
Where are you going?
Down that rabbit hole.
May I come with you?
It's a long fall. Does falling make you ill?
I've never fallen down a rabbit hole before, so I'm sure I wouldn't know.
The queen will never forgive me. My ears and whiskers.
He's gone. Should I follow? I dare say it would make for a very curious adventure. Well, here goes. Oh, it's so dark. I seem to be falling right through the earth.
What a wonderful and strange place this is. Now I wonder which way the rabbit could have gone. I'm sure I saw it go through there. If only the flowers could talk. Oh, that's nonsense. Flowers can't talk.
Excuse me, but of course we can talk in here.
We can talk when there's anybody worth talking to.
Or about.
Oh, hush, daisies are incorrigible. You're always popping up in other people's business. I swear you're worse than weeds.
And can all the flowers talk?
As well as you can, and a great deal louder.
We can sing too. How about Bicycle Boat for Two?
Oh, please stop. I'm wilting.
How about tell it to the tulip?
No, let's sing about us.
Excuse me, hey. How about the one about the shy little violet?
What? And put her to sleep? We need something more moving. How about lovely Lily of the Valley?
How is it that you can all talk? I've been in many gardens before, but none of the flowers could talk.
Put your hand down in the dirt, then you'll know why.
It's very hard, but I don't see what that has to do with it.
In most garden beds, they make the dirt too soft so that the flowers are always asleep.
Oh, I never thought about that before. Are there any more girls in the garden?
There are other flowers in the garden that can move about like you. I wonder how she does it.
Are they really like me? Are there other little girls in the garden somewhere?
Well, they are similar to you. How do you accomplish that walking around? I'd like to do that.
Don't be ridiculous. Flowers are not meant to move about.
Well, do other girls ever come by here?
I dare say you'll see one soon. They walk around all day.
Come on, flowers. We don't have to stand around here. Let's go for a stroll.
Wait, I think I hear someone coming. Bye! Who are you?
I hardly know, just at present. At least, I know who I was when I got up this morning, but I think I must have been changed several times since then.
Who are you?
I can't explain myself, I'm afraid, because I'm not myself, you see?
Are you saying you're not who you are?
I'm afraid I can't put it more clearly, because I can't understand it myself to begin with, and I've changed into so many different sizes today, it is very confusing.
What size do you want to be?
Oh, I'm not particular as to size. Only changing so often is hard on one, don't you think?
It's as hard as you make it.
Someday, you know, when you turn into a butterfly, I should think you'll feel it a little queer, won't you?
Not a bit. Why, everything changes. Tempo, rhythm, rhyme, notes change to melodies, and everyone knows a verse changes to a bridge sooner or later.
Well, perhaps your feelings may be different. All I know is it would feel very queer to me.
Yes, but who are you? Maybe you ought to reflect on that before you answer for yourself.
I have thought about it, and I agree with myself. And I think you should tell me who you are.
Why?
Well, all the nerve.
Wait, come back. I have something important to say. You see, even though you feel you've changed, there will always be a part of you that will stay the same, and another part of you that will always want to grow.
I should like to be a little larger. I would like to find the white rabbit. Could anyone tell me where the croquet game will be played? I believe I must have changed somehow. Oh, everything here is so puzzling and strange.
That's nothing to fret over. Changing is growing, and some things just aren't always worth remembering. You'll get used to it in time.
Oh, pardon me, I'm oh so very late.
Oh, sir, or a man, or a rabbit. Oh, rabbit, you seem to have left your scarf and hat and gloves.
Oh, my ears and whiskers. The queen shall never forgive me.
May I be so bold as to ask whom I am addressing?
Maybe that's what you call addressing, but I don't think you're helping me to address at all.
If you'll only tell me the right way to begin, I'll do it as well as I can.
But
I don't want it done at all. I've been trying to adjust myself for the last 2 hours.
You seem to be having some trouble, and what a state you're in.
I just can't seem to unravel this mess. Can you please tell me what time it is?
Well, I dare say no wonder you're late. Why, how can anyone understand this watch? It seems like you're running backwards. You should have someone to help you.
You're hired. Room and board plus tea with jam and bread every other day.
I don't want you to hire me, and I don't care for jam.
It's very good jam.
Well, I don't want it at any rate. This is also dreadfully confusing.
That's the effects of living life backwards. One's always a little giddy at first, but one great advantage is one's memory works both ways.
I'm sure mine only works one way. I can't remember things before they happen. What sort of things do you remember best?
Oh, the week after next. For instance, the king's messenger is in prison being punished, and his trial is next Wednesday. But of course the crime comes last of all.
Suppose he never commits the crime?
Wouldn't that be all the better for it? Were you ever punished?
Oh, yes.
And were you all the better for it?
Yes, but then I had already done the things I was punished for, and that makes all the difference.
But wouldn't it just be better and better and better? Oh, my finger's bleeding. Oh.
How puzzling this place is. Yesterday things went on just as usual. I wonder if I've been changed in the night. Oh my! Who are you?
I'm a Cheshire cat.
But where did you come from, and why is your smile so big?
A Cheshire cat always smiles. That's just the way things are, and I appear when needed.
Well, it appears to be friendly anyway. Could you tell my Cheshire cat where do I go from here?
Well, that depends a good deal on where you want to get to.
I don't much care where.
Well, then it doesn't matter which way you go.
So as long as I get somewhere.
Oh, you're sure to do that, if you only walk long enough.
What sort of people live about here?
Well, in that direction lives a March Hare, and in that direction lives a Mad Hatter. There's an ivy you like. They're both mad.
I don't want to go among mad people.
Oh, you can't help that. We're all mad. I'm mad, you're mad.
How do you know I'm mad?
Well, you wouldn't have come here if you weren't mad.
And how do you know you're mad?
Well, you see, a dog growls when it's angry and wags its tail when it's pleased. Now I wag my tail when I'm angry and growl when I'm pleased. Therefore, I'm mad.
I call it purring, not growling.
Call it what you like. We're still mad.
I guess you may be right.
Now, before you judge, just look around. See things the way we do. If someone feels the urge to dance, they dance. If they want to sing, they sing. Look, it's madness. Oh, by the way, he went that way.
Who did?
The White Rabbit.
He did?
He did what?
Went that way.
Who did?
The White Rabbit.
What rabbit?
But didn't you just...
However, if you were looking for a rabbit, I'd check with the Mad Hatter.
Mad Hatter...
Like I said, March Hare's in that direction.
Thank you. I shall visit him.
No room. No room.
No room. There's plenty of room.
Time? Time for tea. Have some milk.
I don't see any milk.
There isn't any.
Well, then what's been very nice of you to offer it?
Well, it wasn't very nice of you to sit down without being invited.
I didn't know it was your table. It is set for a great many more than 3.
Is it 3?
No, it's 4.
Time for tea.
Your hair wants cutting.
What a funny watch. It tells the day of the month and doesn't tell what time it is.
Why should it? Does your watch tell what year it is?
Of course not, but that's because it stays the same year for just a long time.
Which is just the case with mine.
I don't quite understand you.
The dormouse is asleep again.
Of course. I was just going to remark myself.
I've never met a stranger group of 3.
Is it 3?
No, it's 4. Time for tea. Same as before.
Have you guessed the riddle yet?
Riddle, what riddle?
She doesn't know the riddle.
Riddle, what riddle?
She doesn't know the riddle.
No, I give up. What's the answer?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Nor I.
I think you might do something better with the time than wasting an ask for riddles that have no answers.
Time?
Time for tea.
Wait, sit down.
If you knew time as well as I do, I wouldn't think you would waste it.
I don't know what you mean.
I dare say you ever even spoken to time before.
Perhaps not, but I know how to beat time when I learn music.
Ah, that accounts for it. He can't stand beating. If you only kept on good terms with him, he'd do almost anything you like with a clock.
Is that the way you do it?
No lie, Time and I chored last March just before I went mad. It was a great concert given by the Queen of Hearts. You know, I just sing Twinkle Twinkle like Little Bat. You know the song perhaps?
I've heard something like it, but I don't think...
Then you shouldn't talk.
Twinkle, 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 twinkle.
I hardly finished the first stanza before the Queen brawled out, "He's murdering the time, off with his head."
How dreadfully savage.
How are you getting on?
I don't think we play at all fairly.
How do you like the queen?
I don't like the Queen at all. She's so extremely... off with their head. Wait a minute. You can't cut someone's head off.
I beg your pardon?
You can't cut someone's head off. Why, you're not a queen. You're just this bad-tempered old tyrant.
What were you saying, my dear?
You're just a bad-tempered old tyrant.
After her, all of you. Off with her head.
Gasp!
Tisk tisk.
What a shame.
What will I do? The queen. I simply must escape the queen.
Curious.
Yes, very.
Gasp!
Oh, dear child. This way. No, this way. Oh, what are you gonna do? She's after you.
You're all turned around, Rabbit.
I'm sorry. Everything suddenly seems backwards.
You're too confused. I need to find some other help. Goodbye.
You can't leave a tea party without having a cup of tea.
I can't stop now.
But we insist you must have a cup of tea.
Yes, a cup of tea. We insist.
Shall we sing it again?
All together?
At once?
Oh, what a splendid idea.
Can't you see I must run?
Well, how very rude.
Oh, I must hurry. Treasure cat, please help me. How do I escape?
But you already have escaped.
What?
Just think it's in your mind. You're free. It is the key.
It's in my mind. It's the key. You're all just in my mind. Just in my mind.